Recently, there's been an influx of false entrepreneurs and false business owners, especially in the online sphere, in industries like the info product space and other industries, claiming they did something, which when you do a little bit of digging, you would come to the conclusion that a lot of those claims were false and they are not the people they say they were. So in today's video, I am going to be telling you guys how to properly stand out as an entrepreneur, especially on the internet, and how to retain your integrity and retain your reputation, because believe it or not, the internet is always going to be online and you will never escape the internet. The number one thing you don't want to do as an entrepreneur is lying about your skill set, lying about your talents, and lying about what you've done in the past. Because like I said, it is the internet, and all it takes is one individual to do a little bit of intensive background search on your portfolio, on your skill set, and on your past to be able to unravel the amount of nonsense you've claimed you did, which in turn you did not do. So the best way to go about becoming a successful entrepreneur in the online space is number one, by learning a skill. Do some research, look into various ventures, look into various industries, and see what you like best. See what aligns with your natural talent, what aligns with your natural affinity, and what you not necessarily enjoy, but what you feel comfortable doing and pursuing, what you feel comfortable learning. Find that skill, give it about 6 to 12 months, which is the minimum I recommend when learning about stuff like that. You don't want to go into fast, think you've learned enough only to come out to the real world and that skill becomes useless, because either you didn't learn enough or you get overwhelmed and you break and you give up. You want to learn it to the point where when you come out, you can be able to do what you say you do and potentially hire people to do that, so you can buy your time back and step out from the business and operate the business. So like I said, the best thing to do would be to go learn a skill set, be it e-commerce, drop shipping, be it faceless video editing, it could be sales as well, it could be pressure washing, it could be pool cleaning, whatever it is you find affinity with, whatever aligns with your natural talent. Go learn that skill set for 6 months to 12 months. Master that skill set, potentially get a mentor. That's not necessary, but it is one of the fastest way to master that skill set. But if you do not have the funds or the ability to get a mentor, dial in for the next 6 to 12 months, master that skill set, then come out online and teach that skill set to other people who may be potentially looking to learn that skill set. Number two would be teaching. So now you've mastered the skill set, now you're qualified to teach that skill set. Again, you don't have to be the most knowledgeable of that skill set, you just have to know enough to be able to teach someone the basics where they feel like, okay, this person was worth my time and my money, and you maintain your reputation, right? Because again, it goes back to not learning enough, where you teach someone, an individual, the bare minimum, and they come out the other end feeling like it was a scam. That's majority of what's happening in the info product space, right? A lot of people buy courses, they buy coaching and consulting only for them to make that purchase and go in on it to find out the individual they're buying that stuff is giving them the bare minimum, or straight out does not know whatever the fuck they're talking about. So it comes out as a scam. You don't want to be one of those individuals. So now you're teaching people, teaching them enough, not too much, but just enough to where they feel comfortable, they know the basics, they know the bare minimum, they're more or less on an intermediary scales, where you are someone who's much more advanced. They're in the intermediary space where they can go out into the industry and use that skill set to potentially make themselves money as solopreneurs or as freelancers, while they consult you on an occasional basis to develop that skill set and, you know, grow that skill set, which in turn helps you develop your own skill set as a consultant, and it's a win-win. Everyone makes money. Your students, your clients make money, you make money as a teacher, as a mentor, as an entrepreneur, and everyone wins. The number three way to make a successful online business as an entrepreneur would be through feedback. It goes back to selling. Always collect feedback, always collect data after selling to each individual. Again, this is not something you're supposed to do directly yourself. You can hire this task out. You could hire people and leverage your money, the money you've made so far, to hire people to be able to do that, so you can focus on getting more people into your business venture or whatever it is you may be doing, right? I always recommend every business online especially people in the coaching, consulting, and info product space, to have a customer service department that calls all of their clients on a weekly basis to get feedbacks, to get resources and ideas of how they have perceived that product they purchased from the business owner, and what they would do if there were a potential outlooker, or if they would recommend that product or service to another person. That's the only way you can develop your business to grow, by getting feedback from the market and seeing what you can do to improve it, to maintain your leverage in the market space without being fucking monopolized by people who come in and take over the market share because you weren't given the best services, you weren't given the best products to consumers, and in turn they left bad feedback, bad review, and a competitor saw that opportunity, came in and took your market share. You don't want that. So always have a customer service department. It could be international, it could be locally, whatever you want to do, as long as you have a team of customer service specialists who call your clients on a weekly basis to get feedback on your products and services, to maintain your edge and to maintain your market share and reputation in the online space as an entrepreneur or as a business owner. You've done step number 1, which is learning and mastering that skill set for a 6 to 12 months period, and you fully mastered it. And you've done step number 2 as well, which is teaching that skill set and turning it into a product or service. We have clients, you have people coming in through either your social media profile, through paid ads, or through word of mouth outreach, however you want to go about it. But now you're teaching. Now you've become the teacher, right? Step number 3, getting feedback from the market, making sure you're maintaining a 4 to 4.5% star, or a 4 to 4.5 star out of 5 star in the market space. Step number 4, which is the last and the final step, is doubling down. Just double down on everything you've done so far. Scale the business, essentially. That's what doubling down means. Increase the team, increase the people who work for you, increase your efficiency, increase your leverage in the market space. Essentially double down and grow that business till it's time to exit. So those are the 4-step processes you have to take, especially on the online space as an entrepreneur. If you want to be looking into e-commerce, coaching, consulting, info product, and other various types of online businesses, those are the 4 steps you have to take to maintain your reputation as an online entrepreneur. And those are the 4 steps you have to take to retain your market share as an online entrepreneur. Thank you guys for visiting my channel once again. Thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you do not like it. I appreciate you watching, and I am rooting for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.